What's up, everyone? L the Alchemist here. Today, I wanted to introduce a new product on the jsgarrett.net website, and that is Iron Palm. And if you're not wary or know what Iron Palm does, it is a Chinese list of ingredients created together that makes this concoction for restoration. And that's the best way to put it, especially for YouTube. But for example, if you were to be out going on runs and you know how your feet get beat up and such, this you could place on your feet afterwards and it'll help build up calluses and strengthen the lower skin that you're placing this on. And if you're going to the gym, right into here, this usually starts to get torn up, especially when you're picking up weights and stuff. So for healing, you can place a few drops of that afterwards and even before, just in those spots right there to help you out with just longevity and keeping the strength within your tendons and such. Even if you get a bruise, let's say you tripped on the ground and nailed something, just placing a few drops of that, rubbing all over that will help bring the chi to that area and then promote the restoration and just help those functions. So I've used this also in different healing rituals, and that helps out quite a bit as well because it just turns this into, placing drops over fire and transmuting that energy into spiritual energy and being able to be sent where it needs to for healing purposes. So it's also awesome on those lines, but I only have 5 bottles for sale, small little bottles like this, and I'm only gonna have 5 because this, as you have it, the longer you have it, the more potent it becomes. And I've had this for about 7 years now, and so there's not a ton that I really want to be selling because of just how potent it is for how long the longevity of it. And so also just know, like, as you have this, the longer you have it for, it's also going to keep increasing its potency. And it's also been richly charged by Raphael to help just add more healing properties and benefits to the concoction itself. So I only have 5 of those, and by the time this video is up, they'll be on sale. And so get them while you can if it's something you're looking for. There's also still some royal water. Now that's becoming also limited, and I'm not going to be making any more for a long, long time. So go ahead and check that out, as well as the black web oil that's been on there. And all these can be able to be used in universal rites, as well as being able to be placed on yourself for empowerment, but none of them to be ingested. And something else I wanted to touch on was just altar spaces and how I believe it's necessary, not every single week or anything like that, but for myself in particular, once a year, going through all my altars, all the spaces, seeing if there's any hidden sigil that I need to burn, or just giving that honor to the actual altar itself and wiping things down, sparkling it up, seeing what things are on there that you need, things that aren't on there, rearranging everything. And I was spending time doing that today, and it really gave me kind of like a fresh, just like a fresh spiritual atmosphere, just brand new. And I even found a few things that were a little questioning. The night prior, I was trying to sleep, and I kept having this flash of just some weird looking demon that would fly right over to where my altar was, and one altar in particular in the other room. And I was just thinking to myself, what, why are you doing this? Why are you showing me this? Like, that's really weird, because typically I don't have things that just pop up and appear and without some significance, essentially, because I don't like to be obstructed in my everyday with nonsense. Let's just put it that way. And so when I was cleaning it, I realized that Spirit was showing me that there was a spiritual, one of those Catholic amulets essentially with Mary on it. And from years back when I had certain family members over, they liked certain things and they didn't like other things I did spiritually. And so I finally found some things, some remnants of a time in the past when a person came here and placed different of those, um, whatever they are, amulets all over. So I thought that that was pretty funny, that that was pointed out to me and shown that. But then it also just gave me inspiration and just like let you know, like sometimes when you go through, you might find that old sigil you need to get and burn, or you found a place mark in a book. You know, when you do a cleansing on your altar, the things that you place on the altar, you want to magnetize towards you. And so you always have to be aware. And when you do so many magical workings, not only for yourself, but for others and clients, sometimes things can get stacked on and you look inside of a book, you made a sigil that it was supposed to be, you know, for an operation that had already been done, but you know, you just been stuffing and going and going and going. So I think it's always good to help neutralize and have that fresh start with a new temple space. So hell yeah, thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe and check out the website jsgarrett.net for all of our awesome products, from oils, radionics machines to rituals for hire. Sure to just keep tuning in, and we have a lot more coming for this next year coming up. So have an awesome new year, and thank you all so much. Take it easy.